I'd like to welcome everybody to the Trinity Invitational. This is the start of the boys' elementary 2K race. You see several of the teams kind of circling up there and getting last-minute instructions from the coaching staff. That might have been Goshen there. "37 full teams competing. 420 boys are going to toe the line in this race. Massive field. We're here at E.P. Tom Sawyer Park in Louisville, watching the 61st annual Trinity Valkyrie Invitational. This is the boys' elementary 2K race. Taking you to the start. See the teams lined up there. We'll pan across where you can view them all and maybe see your team out there competing. It's Friday, September 16th. Tomorrow we'll have all the varsity teams, high school teams competing, but today it's middle school and elementary. Makes for an easier day on the competitors, but not on the meet staff. Trying to get all the young kids lined up. Starter sending them back to the black line, I believe, before they toe the white line. Gun is up. And they're off. Start of the elementary boys 2K race. Oh, we hear the gun going. Got a false start. Going to restart the race. Speaking with the meet officials, I believe some of the kids might have been throwing some elbows in there. They had a little sportsmanship talk, but the gun is up and they're off, and we got us a fair start. Watching the start of the elementary boys 2K race here at E.P. Tom Sawyer Park in Louisville, Kentucky. The 61st annual Trinity Invitational. Had to delay the races for about 15 minutes or so. I believe that was due to traffic concerns. It was just crazy getting in. We really recommend that anybody coming to tomorrow's races allow a little extra time for travel. You might be 10 minutes from the park, but it might take you 30 minutes to get to it. Okay, we're taking you to the midpoint of the race. You can see the lead vehicle there. See a yellow jersey. Believe that might be a Goshen runner. We'll identify those runners at the finish. Got a decent lead there, probably about 30 meters on the chase pack. Looks like a teammate coming in. Looks like out of the top 5 we have 3 yellow jerseys. Looks like another yellow jersey coming in. Whoever that team is, that's Goshen that was circling up. They got a good chance of being the top performer. After this midpoint, we'll be taking you to the finish of the race. It's a pretty quick race, just 2K. They're running straight to the finish. They'll loop around. They won't do the whole complete course. Just a 2K. Here we are at the finish. You can see the first runners there coming in. First runner we have is Jack Fisher out of Goshen. Second finisher was Adam Patel, teammate out of Goshen. Third finisher was Teklu Hime out of St. Francis. Fourth was Grant Neal out of Goshen. Fifth was Finn Thomas out of St. Aloysius, if I'm saying that correctly. Probably not saying it right. Sixth is Tristan Hindorf out of Goshen. Seventh is Roman Serapina, Sacred Heart model. And eighth place, Preston Clark out of Goshen. So out of the top 8, you have Goshen with 5 of those slots. So Goshen looks to me like they have walked away with the win here today. Or not walked away, they've ran away with the win. But we'll give you complete team score here as the race concludes, and we have them. As I mentioned earlier, 420 young athletes competing, 37 full teams, most of them from the Louisville area, but we do have teams from far and wide. All over Kentucky are competing today at the elementary and middle school races. This is Dodd Dixon for Strider's Eye and KYTrackXC.com. We'll be back tomorrow up in Louisville, providing coverage of the 61st Annual Trinity Invitational. Pretty large crowd out today. Had to use the auxiliary parking across the street. And now for the final team score, Goshen, your winner with 21 points. St. Peter's 132. Third place, St. Francis. Fourth, St. Edward's. Fifth, Low. Sixth, Our Lady of Lourdes. Seventh, Sacred Heart Model. This is a Strider's Eye production for KYTrackXC.com. Hope to see everybody tomorrow morning as the action continues.